We decided to mark our few months past on Twitter by publishing soon an interactive flipbook titled The 5001 Tweets. We selected a cross-section of pertinent tweets and present them in a video format. Most of the tweets were about science with the emphasis on astronomy, like the strange moon Miranda and how she was formed. In an allied vein, we replied to the post what the first man to reach Uranus would see and experience and how it would happen. We explored so many topics in a small amount of time. Improving our own knowledge, we answered a plethora of questions like the case of the mummified Ismanitsi. We explored the reasons why so many people do not trust in governing bodies. We found alarming the degradation of democratic values and very concerning how the mass of the population will support readily anti-democratic measures, the psychology of phobia and the misuse of its terminology for hate speech. Pejoratives or degrading nicknames used by people who are supposed to uphold democracy and its institutions are all unfortunately present on the tweetosphere. We fought them with as much determination as the passion we share for scientific ventures and historical events. But Twitter is also that too, the ugly, the dismissive, the rude, the trolls. On the other hand, there are many joys and rewards. The sharing of knowledge, depending on how you interact, it can certainly widen your horizons. Discovering foreign countries and their culture, taking for witness the people who live in those places, in an instant, in a simple tweet. However, it can be very difficult to find the right answers, sometimes though we struggle if the subject is in our field of interest or is key to our awareness, and if the said answer exists on the regular or dark net, we will find it. Researching information is key, and we have become very efficient at it. Like everyone, we appreciate the instant feedback that Twitter offers. And sometimes that little moment. Occasionally a special tweet or like will comfort and encourage us in what we do. We have come to approach research and development differently through the eyes of the researchers themselves. The tweetosphere, as we call it, has certainly its own ways. We very often make a pause to remember and ponder about historical figures. Those heroes who stood to say no during times where others blindly follow. We celebrated also those who deserve more than a simple paragraph in history books, like Captain John Watts Young, veteran of 2 Apollo and Gemini mission. Spent 72 hours on the moon's surface and piloted the space shuttle during its first test flight. We joined Twitter on December 2020 and really started seriously our activities as from February. We can say with confidence that those few months were rich in exchanges. Despite all its weakness, social media are perfect indicators of how our society thinks and evolves in those critical times of international economic and health crisis. We will continue our adventures in the tweetosphere and invite everyone to follow us in our quest to have a greater understanding in what make all of us human. Remember always that what is not written does not exist. Thank you all for your support, which arms us with courage to boldly write what is never written elsewhere.